Meg Thee Stallion, she's probably wasted $1 million to prove something that I don't believe is not even a thing.
Hey, welcome back to another live. You feel me? So they say what's it called? Roc Nation was trying to shut up. What's it called? DJ Akademiks. Do y'all believe this? It's crazy. Roc Nation, what are you up to? I ain't gonna lie. One thing about Roc Nation, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, cause these are the kind of people that pull up on you.
Becoming a target of Roc Nation.
Yeah, Jay-Z. Jay-Z, I ain't gonna lie. One thing about Jay-Z, he got so much money on it. You better be careful. You feel me? But this being said, hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Watch the video. Let's do it.
Could lead you suffering some serious consequences. Many people believe that Roc Nation was the main force behind Tory's takedown, with Megan simply being the pawn.
I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. Roc Nation support. What's it called? Megan Thee Stallion heavy. You feel me? Like heavy. You feel me? This shit serious. So I don't see why. I don't see why they wouldn't put Tory. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but
they used to.
But I better be careful, man. Life is dangerous and it's one hell of a drug.
Bring them down. Now it appears Roc Nation has set its sights on a few new targets. The main person they're going after is none other than the media personality DJ Akademiks. Over the last few years, Akademiks claims he and his friends have not only been harassed and stalked, but also forced to attend a deposition. Now, after being forced to show up in federal court just a few days back, Akademiks has decided to go to war with Roc Nation.
Damn, Akademiks. What did DJ Akademiks expose? What do y'all think he exposed? This shit's crazy. Say Akademiks expose Roc Nation. Roc Nation, they say count your days, baby.
Exposing them for the bullies.
Imagine being able to build an app.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, one thing about Roc Nation, they got so much money. People that have money, man, majority of the time they have too much control.
Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I of Tory, and his coverage seemed to favor him. Early on during the trial, Ak started pointing out inconsistencies in Megan's account of the story. But things really boiled over when Ak revealed information to the public about the trial that wasn't supposed to be put out yet. Before it was...
So, DJ Akademiks is basically in this whole mix because what's it called? He exposed some situations about Tory Lanez case. Bro, Tory Lanez case was already like brought up. You feel me? It was already included in the documentary. And you know what's crazy about this whole scenario, chat? People don't realize, like what the hell? All this because DJ Akademiks want to speak his mind? Somebody can't speak their mind nowadays?
During the trial,
that is crazy.
Akademiks had claimed that he had a source that told him Tory's fingerprints were not found on the gun used to shoot Megan. This became a huge issue in court at the time, as the judge sent out a warning to Akademiks. Because of this, Megan began publicly calling out Ak, claiming that he was working with Tory and spreading lies to make him look innocent. But Ak let her know that he wasn't working for Tory. Instead, he felt that the evidence seemed to suggest Meg was lying, whether Akademiks was working for Tory or not.
So Ak ain't no sellout then, you feel me? Ak ain't no sellout. That shit crazy. Akademiks.
We won't know, but what we do know is that Meg has been lying since the beginning of this situation, so Ak does have a point there. During the days the trial was unfolding, Akademiks started watching a blogger named Milagro on his stream. Milagro was showing up to the court to give an in-person update about the trial. Since the beginning, she seemed to be biased in her coverage of the trial, siding with Tory. Eventually, Ak started inviting Milagro onto a stream, even interviewing her. This is what led to Milagros ending up in Roc Nation sites. Now after the trial...
Damn, Tory Lanez sentenced to 10 years for Megan Thee Stallion shooting. Boy, free my nigga Tory, man. Tory, I feel like Tory innocent, fool. Tory ain't do nothing but be a real nigga, fool. That's what real niggas do. Real niggas be real niggas. You feel me? That shit crazy, man. Come on,
ended and Tory was found guilty. Megan wasted no time and started going after everyone she felt didn't take her side. And it seemed that Akademiks was the main person on our list. But Akademiks wasn't an easy target because they had nothing on him. So Roc Nation and Megan started going after Milagro, who they felt was an ally of Ak. Soon after the trial, Megan and her lawyer sued Milagros for defamation and harassment, claiming that Milagro was paid by Tory Lanez to defame her to make people turn on her. It didn't take long for Ak to realize that their move, coming after Milagro, was a way for them to get to him. About a few months ago, Ak started noticing people showing up at his house and camping out and stalking him. Eventually, these people...
Man, I be careful, bruh. My nigga DJ Akademiks is a multi-millionaire fool. DJ Akademiks, be careful, gang. He was paying attention to a case he had no business paying attention to. I ain't gonna lie, he had business paying attention to, because that case, everybody was like, what happened? What is going on with this case? You feel me? Damn, DJ.
People met him outside of his home and served him with a subpoena, forcing him to attend a deposition for the Meg versus Milagro case. As they claimed, Ak had important information that was relevant to the case. Ak instantly knew this deposition was a legal ambush, a way to trap him and get information out of him. But he was prepared, as he recorded the entire
My boy Ak was in a whole group chat full of people. Boy, imagine, they all trying to figure out what the hell is going on. You feel me? Academics, man, you stay 10 toes, man. Stay grounded.
Deposition and posted parts of it online, risking it all to expose how Roc Nation was using this deposition in a malicious way to force information out of him. Even though the depo was supposed to be to get information that Ak possibly had about Milagro and Tory's dealings, they seemed to be more concerned about questioning Akademiks and forcing him to speak out on Tory Lanez. In my last video on this situation, we spoke about the parts of the deposition that he revealed, showing us how they were trying to force him to say Tory shot Meg.
What is your basis? So, what I fail to understand is, as somebody who did not sit through the trial, did not hear through all the evidence, what is your basis for your belief that he did not shoot Megan Thee Stallion, although a jury of 12 who heard all the admissible evidence disagrees? All right. So, Mr. Allen, what I was asking was, can you...
They try to press my nigga, man. That shit crazy.
Explain to me the basis for your belief that Mr. Lanez did not actually shoot Megan Thee Stallion, when in point of fact, a jury of 12 determined that, based on all of the evidence that they heard, that he did.
Ma'am.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Do you hear this lady, fool? Do y'all believe anything coming out her mouth? I ain't gonna lie, she's saying a lot of nothing, because this jury right now, bro, like, what the hell? DJ Akademiks, I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking at her too, like, bruh. She said all this, but she trying to have me confess that I'm not on this man's side. Like, this shit ain't happen. Like, we ain't see this shit in 3D. I ain't gonna lie, even a horse can see through this.
That's the point.
Even a horse can see through this.
I'll answer the question, but I feel like we are going in circles. I flat out stated that, again, I could lay out 20 points if you want to just consume and eat up time having me do that. But the initial basis of me believing that this did not happen, as how, yes, he is convicted, is because I believe Meg Thee Stallion is a liar. She lied initially. She lied on the national news.
Akademiks is, I ain't gonna lie, Akademiks is over here exposing this shit. You feel me? One thing about Akademiks, fool, nigga I feel like bro got no filter. Bro just be going off whenever, like, shit, piss him off, see what happens. He calm, but he's a thief in the night. He take anything but some, like, you feel me? This shit crazy.
And I am skeptical that the truth finally came out in court. Based on that, there are alternate theories that I feel and is suggested that that is more a, and again, this is from my perspective. So we're not I'm not sitting here saying the jury did not. Okay, we accept. There's alternate theories other than him shooting her that would even substantiate why, first of all, maybe he's just the worst shot in the world. If he's shooting a chick and shot 5 times, not one of them directly connected, it's hard for me to think. It's a man and a woman. I get it. Meg is like this behemoth of a person, and Tory's this little small dweeby dude, whatever. But it's very interesting, and it doesn't make, again, I'm using common sense. I get it.
Trying to get Ak to reveal information about Drake and Nicki.
Ak said he ain't going, chat. That's the definition of a stand-up guy. My boy Ak said he ain't going. Akademiks, bro, they trying to impersonate my boy. Like, what he do wrong besides trying to speak his mind? This is one thing about the world nowadays. Ain't nobody wanna have, ain't nobody allowed to speak their mind.
Anyway, look at this. Look, I don't know why they talking about OVO. What is OVO? I don't know why Quinn Emanuel in their Slack, I think this is Slack, is saying OVO. I don't know.
He revealed that when the lawyers were questioning him, they accidentally shared their screen, where we were able to see that they were working for Roc Nation's CEO, Desiree Perez, and that they seemed to be after Drake.
They asked to put up an exhibit and say, hey, exhibit girl, could you put up an exhibit that we want to show Ak? Shorty, instead of putting up the exhibit, shows her screen. And I see the chat. I see the chat of the conversation happening with the lawyers. Oh!
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, academics, you said enough. Let's keep going.
You want to see? Here's the screenshot here. Bang! Very good. I got more than we thought we would on that. Just make sure you're sharing the right screen. So she did it once. And the other ones are saying, yo, you shared the wrong screen. Like, it's the interesting part. Tell Des. By the way, I posted we had a break. I told him I wouldn't be on my phone while I'm answering questions. But these lawyers, they couldn't either hold their bladder or something while we were doing it. They're like, yo, we need some more time. We got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, damn.
I ain't gonna lie. How you come into a meeting tomorrow, you gotta use the bathroom? I ain't gonna lie. Something's not adding up.
What y'all got in the cafeteria up there in the Roc Nation lawyer offices? She says, and this is where I realized we got you. Y'all are liars. Tell Des. If you're the lawyer for Meg and Pete, why would you need to tell Des? Who's Des? The only Des that I know, and I could be wrong.
Who's Des? Tell me.
Tired of career fairs that waste your
One thing
time?
about academics, that's a stand-up guy right there. No matter who the fuck giving you pressure, nigga, stand up on your ground, man. Stay 10 toes. You feel me?
Desiree Perez, the co-founder and chief executive officer of Roc Nation. So you did this. So with y'all sitting there with me for 7 hours claiming that y'all had zero affiliation. And that, yes, even if y'all did represent Roc Nation, this is a Meg Thee Stallion thing. My conduct in that deposition, y'all are in a internal.
Bro, academics, keep going. Hey, mind you, I don't know nothing about this case. I'm new to it, just like y'all. I'm trying to listen to the motherfucker and see what the hell going on. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I hate that. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Oddy.
Cat reporting. Go tell Roc Nation CEO this. Academics is posting about the deposition. Come on, gang.
Roc Nation's main objective with the deposition was to get Ak to admit Tory was the source who told him his fingerprints weren't found on the gun that shot Meg. Ak told him that he didn't remember who his source was, and he finished the deposition and went online immediately to expose Roc Nation coming after him. He showed the clips of the depo where everyone agreed. He made those high-powered lawyers look stupid. Doing this seemed to anger Roc Nation, who according to him has started to increase their pressure on him. Just a few days back, Ak was forced to attend a federal court date, as Meg's lawyers were now
You see how it works, gang? In this world, if one thing don't work, they will come for another get back. Man,
trying to make the courts force Ak to talk because they couldn't intimidate him and trick him into talking during the deposition. The judge ended up granting Meg's lawyers an additional 45-minute deposition in which Ak claims he kept giving them the same answers.
I do believe that Roc Nation has a scheme going on. I believe that they're using this case and a bunch of other things to try to bully and intimidate people. It's clear. I've said it from the get-go. They're trying to bully and intimidate people. Chat. First of all, today I had to show up to federal court. I showed up to federal court today, and yes, I'm not going to lie to you. Let me tell you this. Meg Thee Stallion, or we should call her Meg the Karen, she's probably wasted $1 million to prove something that I don't believe is not even a thing. I want to give y'all the real.
That is crazy. Megan Thee Stallion, she probably spending $1 million to prove the thing she's been spending $1 million for is not a thing.
Synopsis of what's going on. And I'm always going to tell you the truth as how it pertains to me or whatever. Meg Thee Stallion is claiming that some chick, and I shouldn't say some chick because I do know her, Malaga Cooper, who's a blogger, we know her as Malaga Grams, defamed her and cyber harassed her and other things. They're suing her. While they're doing that, they've subpoenaed everybody in the world who seems to have any endearing feelings about Tory Lanez. Now, I've spoken to some of the best legal minds in the land. They all feel this is a sham. Like, let's be honest, right? And I'm kicking it to y'all straight, like really straight. They spent $1 million, at least. I spoke to a really highly reputable lawyer who looked at even my deposition and said, academics, yo, you sat for 7 hours and they had 7 attorneys on there. Quinn Emanuel, which is the law firm that represents Meg Thee Stallion, but it's also Roc Nation's law firm. They billed $2,000 an hour. 7 hours, 7 attorneys. Yo, that might have been $100,000 deposition. Okay, cool. So anyway, I did that. I ain't gonna lie to you, they were mad tight because I came online, I posted the clips, and it made them look quite silly. I gotta be honest, it made them look quite silly. Now, why did I post it? Obviously, number one, I could have ducked the deposition. I did the deposition because I do respect the processes of the court.
You feel me?
But the probative nature of what they were trying to ask me about was simply had to expose it. Because I don't think, and this is why I mentioned in the money, with all due respect to Milagro Cooper, I don't think she has the money that they're spending. If y'all are in $1 million or two, just investigating and prodding for other people, you ain't even get to trial. You think Milagro Cooper is going to give you more than $2 million? It's not going to happen. So I'm looking at that. Every lawyer who's like in tune with hip hop and know the situation, they've all said the same thing. This is a sham. You're not going to get the money that you're spending. You're spending a wild amount of money. So anyway, I did the whole 7-hour deposition. Eventually, the whole thing will probably come out at a point. However, there was a question that they asked me. And by the way, why did I say it was also a sham? They of 7 hours of a deposition, 7 hours of a deposition, they spent 30 minutes to an hour to ask me about Drake. They asked me about Nicki Minaj. They were asking me about things that really had nothing to do with Milagro Cooper and their client, Meg Thee Stallion. Hey, what about Steak? What about this? What about that? It was pretty much a fishing expedition. This is why, and we're going to be very clear,
Imagine these people asking me questions about shit different from the case. Why you ask me something different from the case? Like, gang, stay on the topic. The topic is this. You know, like, come on, man. They one thing about lawyers nowadays. Lawyers don't understand
means that, and that's what I'm saying. I've spoken to legal minds. They don't believe that this woman is their target at all. Why would you waste millions of dollars going after a woman who doesn't most likely have millions of dollars? And then when you get your chance to question people that you could try to get a conviction, you're asking about Drake, Steak, you're asking about Nicki Minaj, you're asking about everything else but
that. So that being said, man, it's crazy. This shit is crazy. How do y'all feel about this whole situation? Do y'all feel like Tories should be free right now? Do y'all feel like Megan is kind of wrong for this situation? Like, it's crazy. Everybody don't understand. Like, life is all kind of screwed up in the head because everybody's gambling their life away. Look what's the car is going through. Look what he's going through. You know, that could be you, brother. That could be you. You know, so remember, move smart, think wise, get your money up, and stay out the hood, man. But yeah, man, that being said, hit that like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, ODDYGANG. There we go.
Hey, sir, who's better, YK or DDG?